Hey, I just thought I would do a quick video to answer another question that I've been asked a lot recently, and I thought that you would all benefit from hearing my answer. And that question is, why, after having a dream sleeper, have I got an absolute nightmare? So often parents will say, first, second kids were great sleepers, no issues at all, and now we've got another addition to the family and it's a nightmare. Things are really difficult, really challenging, and it's awful when that happens. It's really hard to take because you've got the experience of how it goes when things are being well managed and sleep requirements that are being met, and things are working really smoothly without much effort. So when things don't go quite to plan, it's hard to swallow. That's a difficult one. So ultimately, the answer to that question is that without knowing, unless you have the right information from a sleep specialist, you have just by chance managed to fall into the perfect routine. So in the work that I do in my role as a sleep specialist, I work with families to pinpoint the detail of a child's sleep routine, looking at the sleep that they need over a 24-hour period to make sure that that's being achieved, so that there's no overtiredness, and looking at things like when they should be sleeping, how long they should be sleeping for, how long should they be awake for before the next sleep happens, and looking at how that all fits in to make sure that we are avoiding overtiredness at all costs. So it is maybe just by chance that with previous children you have fallen into that perfect routine and they have been sleeping within their wakeful window, they haven't been kept awake for too long, they're getting enough sleep, they're getting all the sleep that they need so that there's no issues during the night. So with overtiredness we would expect to see bedtime battles, so massive protests when they go to bed, because they're just going to be in a really rubbish place when they're absolutely exhausted, but like putting up a massive fight about it. Getting up in the night, not able to sync and link sleep cycles, getting up really early in the day, it just all becomes a total nightmare. So looking at making sure that we don't have overtiredness at all creeping in the routine. And then of course going to bed at a good time, again within the wakeful window so that they're not too tired, and having a good structure, a good consistent structure that happens the same time every day and fits in. So sometimes parents can do all of that and can do everything that I tell parents that are having problems. They'll just do it automatically and it just runs and it just works. Whether it's just a total coincidence or whether that is because the information is there, I don't know. But if you're in a position now where you have a child who has sleep challenges in whatever way, if it's a dummy, if it's refusing to sleep during the day, if it's refusing to go to sleep at night, waking up for milk feeds in the night when they shouldn't be relying on milk feeds, whether it's wanting to be held, wanting to be rocked, looking for you all the time, whatever it is, it's really difficult to know how to handle that if you've never had to handle it before, if you've had previous good sleepers. So that's usually the answer to that question, is that if there's been luck, if there's been luck where you've fallen into a perfect routine and your child is getting everything that they need from you in terms of a good structure and achieving all the sleep that they need for their age, then it just works. So it just goes to show what happens when children are not getting the precious sleep that they need during the day and the impacts that will have. So if you're having these issues, please feel free to send a message on my support group. Please get in touch to discuss further, and I would love to give you some information and to help you out. Okay, there is a solution to the problem, and it is having the right information to have that structure in place. Thanks for watching.